It happened in the quiet of an ordinary afternoon, when nothing seemed out of place, and danger wasn't even a whisper in the air. A 7-year-old boy was playing near the window of his family's high-rise apartment. His mother was in the next room folding laundry. The cat? Just a lazy creature curled up on the couch. Or so it seemed. What happened next not only defied expectation, it defied instinct, logic, even belief. But let's rewind just a little. The family had adopted the cat 2 years earlier. A fluffy, striped tabby with amber eyes that looked too serious for its own good. They called her Miska. She rarely meowed, didn't like toys, barely tolerated cuddles. She watched, always watched, as if she were studying everyone, memorizing the patterns of their lives, waiting for something. The boy Luca was energetic, curious, like most 7-year-olds. That afternoon, he'd built a pillow fort and climbed up on the window ledge beside it. The window was open, not all the way, just a crack, but enough. And here's where the line between coincidence and something else, call it intuition, call it fate, begins to blur. As Luca leaned forward, reaching for a toy that had rolled too close to the edge, Miska sprang from the couch with a speed and precision that was almost violent. She launched herself at him, claws out, not to hurt, but to stop. She hit him with her full weight, hissing, scrambling, scratching at his shirt. The sudden force knocked him backward off the ledge and onto the soft mound of pillows. He started crying, not from pain but shock. His mother rushed in. She saw the cat standing on the ledge, tail puffed, back arched, eyes fixed on the open window. Then she saw how close Luca had come. She didn't scream. She didn't move. For a moment everything just froze. Now maybe it was all luck. Maybe the cat was just startled by the motion. But then why had she been watching so closely? Why act with such violent urgency? What made Miska leap into action, when even a human might have hesitated? Later, the mother reviewed the home camera footage. She watched the moment play out frame by frame. The cat was still, watching. Then in a flash she moved.
No hesitasen. No noise.
Just action. Precise, deliberate, life-saving. It sent chills down her spine. Stories of animals saving humans are not new. Dogs pulling children from fires. Dolphins circling drowning swimmers. Parrots screaming until someone notices a gas leak. But a house cat, a creature known more for its aloofness than affection, becoming the hero? That's rare. And it shakes something deep inside us. Because here's the truth most of us don't like to admit. We underestimate the beings around us. Constantly. We assume our pets don't understand. That they live in a simpler, duller reality. That they only care about food, warmth, maybe a scratch behind the ears. But what if that's not true? What if they see more than we think? Feel more than they show? What if love in the quietest forms watches us from the shadows, waiting for the moment we need it most? And what if we've been blind to it? Miska didn't do what she did because she wanted praise. She didn't get a medal or applause. She didn't even seem to care. After the incident, she went back to the couch, curled up, closed her eyes. But Luca started treating her differently. He'd pet her more gently. He'd whisper to her when he thought no one was listening. "Thank you," he'd say. "You saved me." One small act changed a relationship. No words, just instinct and impact. The story spread. Local news picked it up. Experts debated, was this learned behavior? A coincidence? A fluke of timing? But to Luca there was no debate. He knew what had happened. He felt it in his bones. That cat had saved his life. And here's the part that sticks with you. The thing that lingers long after the story ends. It's not just about a boy and a cat. It's about the fragile line we all walk every day without noticing. How close we constantly are to disaster. And how, sometimes, the thing that saves us comes from where we least expect it. How many times have we brushed off a gut feeling? A nudge from someone quiet? A presence in the background that didn't ask for attention, but was there all along? Sometimes the protectors aren't loud. They don't roar. They don't command. Sometimes they simply jump when it matters. And when you think about that, when you really sit with it, it changes something. Maybe we should pay more attention to the silent watchers, the overlooked, the underestimated. Maybe love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it hisses, scratches, launches itself at us, not to hurt but to wake us up. Because the truth is, life doesn't always give warnings. It gives chances, moments, split seconds where something can either go very wrong or miraculously right. Miska didn't wait. She didn't think. She acted. And because of that, a mother still has her son. A boy still climbs windows, but now with the cat beside him. Watching. Always watching. There's a reason some people believe cats see what we don't. That they sense things. Maybe it's just superstition. Maybe it's not. But after this, would you bet against it? Sometimes the smallest heartbeat can make the biggest difference. And sometimes, a cat is more than just a cat. Subscribe for more true stories that make you see the world just a little differently.